Hello, welcome to Crafting with Kathi Lee. I am Kathi Lee. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I hope you enjoy what I have to show you. I am doing a follow-up to last week's Friday freebie, which was these pretty note cards, or these pretty floral images. And somebody asked to show, I said in the video about these that I was going to make note cards out of them, and somebody asked how I did that. So I'm here to show you that. I'm also going to show you, this was last week's, not just this past Friday, but the one before. It was the last week's Friday freebie. There is a new Friday freebie, and I'm going to show you that in just a bit also. It's going to work hand in hand with this. So I am Kathi Lee. I hope you enjoy what I have to show you, and this is a Scrapbooking with Me design team video. I am a member of the Scrapbooking with Me design team. All the information on the other design team members, as well as the shop addresses and so forth, will all be listed in the description of my video. All right, so the last time I did this, I just had these printed off. I have since distressed the edges, or maybe I did it on the video, I'm not sure. And somebody wanted to know how I made note cards out of it. It's so simple. I just printed some, it's kind of hard to see this. It is lined note paper. I just printed some of the full size 8.5 by 11 sheets, or A4 sheets, and I printed them smaller and put 2 to a page so that they would be just right for these. And super simple. All I did was throw some glue on here, try to get it to the corners, but I don't want too much to seep out, so just, and then try to kind of see where it is. I'll put this one maybe right somewhat in the middle. Super simple. Find my little spatula, my little Creative Memories, not Creative Memories, Cricut spatula. And then I just quickly cut them right along the edge. This is so simple. Okay, so all these cards, all these pretty floral cards, were the previous Friday freebie from Scrapbooking with Me, and it's a blog freebie. They do ask that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, or excuse me, that you follow the YouTube channel, and you can get the freebies. There is also a subscription to the YouTube channel, which gives you other digital kits, another digital kit or digital images every month. Okay, so that's all I did there. Now, here was my plan. I was going to take this, and I printed off this week's Friday freebie, which was these beautiful, beautiful seed packets. And there were several different ones. And I printed them off because of what I wanted to do was I wanted to go down the side of this card and put a couple, like 3 of them, down one side. Well, I printed them small, but not small enough, because as you can see, these would not fit the way I wanted them to fit. So instead, I distressed the outside edge, and I stuck them together because I'm going to punch a hole in these and make some sort of tags out of them. But I'm setting these aside. Those were my mistakes, but happy little mistakes, because I'm going to be able to use those. So next, I decided to go smaller to do what I wanted to do on these. And, whoops, I went way too small. Because again, if I wanted to put a couple of these here, these little ones would barely show. So I'm probably going to do something with these too. I have a few here somewhere. I have a few more, but I have these ones. Itty bitties, okay? Might find something, maybe some charms out of these. So these are probably going to be little tags. These are probably going to be charms. So then I printed them again, and I printed the size I want. And let me finish trimming these real quick. So this is what I wanted to do. And I've already done I've done a few of these, but I wanted to show you. Just simple fussy cutting. I think these were probably, I don't remember. I printed them These were like 50% or 90%. These are much smaller than that. I think these were like 50%, but I can't remember for sure because I was like just playing with my printer. So then on these ones, just wanted to trim, distress them a little. Aren't those beautiful? Look at the detail in those. Oh my goodness. Daffodils. And these were this past Friday. The Friday freebie this past Friday. These already had kind of in the image a little bit of a distressed edge. But I went ahead and did that a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to do what I wanted to do with these, which is run them through my Xyron, because I like to use my Xyron. I didn't have my refills for my larger one handy, or I would have run these through the Xyron too, but I didn't have that handy, so I like to go around the edges of these to get that adhesive so it doesn't come off around the, or stay on the edge and make a sticky mess. I love my Xyron, my Xbox. My son, when he still lived at home, he thought it was funny because I talk about my Xbox. And he thought that was pretty funny. So what I wanted to do here is, let's see. I just want to do, just kind of stick these. I think I'll do these ones. Let's see. I want them to overlap a little. I'm just trying to add a little bit of something to the back side of this. And it's really hard to see those lines because this is a shimmer paper. Okay, so that's one of the note cards. Now I'll show you the other ones that I've already completed a little bit. These ones all already have the backs on them. I've done all the backs. Distressed the fronts, did the backs. And these, it can just simply be, you could use them as tuck-ins for something. There's another one I already got done. How cute is that? See those? Aren't they so pretty? If I do say so myself. And then this was the itty bitties. So look at the difference. This was the look I was going for. That's the little ones. This was the size I printed first. Way too big for what I wanted to do. And then this was my next try. And then third try, I finally got them the size I want. So, never give up, right? So some of these had rounded edges, some of them didn't. And these would be ready to write a note and send to a friend or send with a swap or whatever you'd like to do. So that one's done. So those ones are done. I have a few more of this size that I like over here. I went ahead and trimmed them, but I did not distress them. Oh, I did. Never mind. So all we have to do on these is pop these babies on there. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough for 2. I'm not going to have enough of these for all of them. Let's see. I have 2 square. Let's do 2 of these. I'm not going to have enough for all of them, but let's do these ones. And again, I'm going to run these through my Xyron, through my handy dandy Xbox. This was probably one of those tools that I have used the most of almost anything I've gotten. Gotten a lot of handy dandy little tools and a lot of fun adhesives over the years. But I would say my Xbox, what do they call it? The Xyron X. I don't know what its actual name is, but I would say that's probably one of my most used things that I've bought. And I have other things I purchased that I haven't used at all, or barely used, like my fuse tool. Just watching a video the other day where somebody used their fuse tool, and I thought, man, I should do that. Okay, so I'm going to save the hollyhocks and sunflowers for the front, or for the top, the one that's going to show the most. So let's go the opposite way here. We'll do zinnias. Nope, we'll do lavender. So real simple, real easy, easy peasy. This one I think I'll do that way. Hollyhocks remind me of my mother. She had beautiful hollyhocks when I was growing up. There we go. That one. And I've still got these itty bitties I can do one more with real quick. I can't believe we're nearing the end of June. Can you believe it? Have some fun things going on in the Scrapbooking with Me store. The tickets went on sale for the second virtual retreat. The last one was so much fun. If you're in the United States, you get digital images that you can print out, and you also get a box full of ribbon, fabric, embellishments, all sorts of things to work on your journal or work on your project, which this one is a hardbound book. I believe a no-sew cover. And the retreat's 3 days, and it's a blast to do. Let's see, what have we got? I got pink, pink. Do I have all three pink? Nope, pink, pink, and yellow. So let's do this one. And then I'm going to need to get more things cut if I want to finish these. But I just wanted to show you, I can't remember who a couple videos back asked if I would, how I made the note cards from just these little cut apart things. It's nothing fancy. Easy peasy. Nothing too complicated. I use cardstock on the back of these, but you could probably, if you use cardstock for the, if you did this in cardstock, you probably could do this in paper. Sticker paper would actually even be easier, but that's a lot of sticker paper. I do a matte sticker paper from Online Labels. You can get other ones through at Walmart, at the office supply store, but I've had the best luck with the matte finish photo, or matte finish waterproof stickers. Okay, so I have these I'm going to make something with. I had those I was going to make charms or something with, but I used it to finish. I still have 2 more note cards that I can add something to, or just leave these ones as is. So this was the one 2 Fridays ago. These were these images. The seed packets were this Friday. They are both still available. Go to the website, look at the blog, and the freebies will be there. Again, they do ask that you are following the YouTube to get those. So, there we have it. Some really fun note cards, and I'm going to do something with these and maybe use them on an upcoming project. So that is my project for today, finishing the note cards using the 2 Friday freebies. I really like these. I think they're going to come in really handy this summer as I just want to jot a nice note to somebody. So, thank you for visiting my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And let me know if there's anything you want to see. I don't remember who wanted to see me do note cards, but I remembered and I did it. So thanks for visiting my channel. This is Kathi Lee. Happy crafting. Come back again soon.